This story begins with a whimper, a tiny noise amidst the darkness. There is nothing, and so anything is Genesis. This is where it begins. Everything. Once again. Here and now. And you were there to see it. You were there at the beginning of a new age. Hello. I'm Chris. I'm Vangelus, and I'm streaming. I want to say hello to Fuzzy Bunny Man, a channel with no content. Long was here. GD Slalom. Chris Muse. JT Elm. Sam Wellbell. Cliff. Eve Tronia. Lee Kalba. Hello, everybody. Good evening. I bought toys today, so I'm streaming. Scorp, hello. I hope that you're all doing all right. Boulder, what's up? I'm just gonna chill for a sec. I got the baby here. It's a little, currently naked, so it kind of, disappears now and then. I finally almost finished the script on these two, so I had to put them into baby mode, so I could write my thoughts about, the baby. My child right here. I had a long walk today. So now, oh man, why is it doing that? Stop it! Stop it! Stop it! Stop it! Ah, stop it! Hi, Mikey, alive now, here. Eve Trona, you bought toys today too. Holy, a lot of people have been buying toys in the last couple days. What's up, Red? It's just stop being a string on my forehead that I keep seeing, please. I'm not really gonna shake him in the one I wrote now, because this is the one that's just about the two guys. But when I wrote for the ARM guys, I wrote a bit about their combined modes, because those are super easy to get to. And then, you know, I ate dirt on this one, because the hook type in this is the complexity nexus of the entire Mecha Invasion Constructicon set. But, yeah. Cliff, I'm flipping between this and Diaclone Sleem like my divorced parents' houses. Do it! I did that with, Toy Guy and Doc Lockdown on an airplane once on my phone. It was very fun. But yeah, Diaclona Lai is also streaming some Sonic. So you've got, like, actual breadth of streams to jump around between in our Venn diagrammed communities. And I think that's a beautiful thing. T30 Jetfire. Oh, you got T30 Jetfire. Dang, that toy rocks. Yeah. No, that's like the that was the like, hey, Harmony Gold start something toy. And I think they did. And I think they got their head rammed into a telephone pole. Looking for a Junker Obsidian, since the one you got at TFO is missing a head. Oh, dang. Shay, what's up? Hello. Oh, Goober streaming tonight. We are basically creating Transformers Twitch on YouTube because we already had YouTube accounts. So, if anyone is still going when I finish, I'm going to try to do a redirect. Now, I know Lai is streaming, and we both started around about the same time, and we both have that funny brain where we tend to stream for at least 5 to 6 hours. So, I'm not sure if I will finish first or Lai will finish first, but if I finish first, I am going to pitch y'all over into her Sonic land. Shia, it's like we're some kind of Swap-Toons. Oh, holy moly. I found out what's up. So GameStop Canada has had The Fallen in stock since a couple days ago. I still have not got a call to pick up my pre-order. So today... Oh, hey, what's up, Rider Strike? I haven't seen you in ages either. Anyway, I was out by the Toronto Eaton Center, and that's where because it's the first one that shows up when I type Toronto, that's where I have my pre-orders sent to. So I thought, I'll just swing by and see if The Fallen is here, because when I went to Dufferin Mall GameStop, I saw The Fallen there behind the counter, and I didn't want to be a pest, so I thought, like, oh, I mean, I already have one pre-ordered, and I don't want to make them, like, reoriented. So I went there, and the Eaton Center GameStop is gone, which I found confusing. So I went across the street to the other GameStop, because for years there has been a GameStop in the Toronto Eaton Center, and then another GameStop across the street from the Toronto Eaton Center. It was always very weird. It was always like they seemed to just split stock randomly between the two stores. So when I walked in there was somebody who was looking for their Black Series Star Wars pre-orders, asking what's going on. I overheard a little bit and saw him get someone to go in the back and look for figures. So when that guy came back and said they're not here yet, I walked up meekly and was like, hey, I overheard. I got a Transformer pre-order over there. So what's up? And he was like, oh yeah, that location's gone. He said it in a way where it sounds like he's had this conversation 400 times today, so I felt kind of bad. But that store's gone. All the pre-orders that were going there are being redirected to the one across the street. Anything that arrived in this, like, 2-week span might take another week or so for the call to come, because they're having to take on all that stock. So I was like, oh, okay, that's cool. Yeah, I was just looking for one of the Transformers. I said, mildly hoping he'd make like, oh, the Transformer. Yeah, no, I know that one. It's here. I'll go get it. But no, he's like, yeah, we'll call you. So I'm gonna be waiting still for a little while for my The Fallen. But you know what? That's like, whatever. Something that we all got to deal with, right? Right now, I have heard it on decent authority. That is, I heard some people say things, and I'm relaying it without saying who they are. Is Walmart in America is getting all the new Transformer stuff right now, and they are supposed to dump it all on the shelves next week. However, a lot of Walmarts don't give a flying rat colon. So a bunch of them have just started putting it out now. If you can't find the new Transformers at your Walmart right now, there is like a pretty decent chance that all this stuff is going to appear next week, because this is a bunch of Wave 1s. So I think just about everyone's Walmarts, and I hate saying this because it's just Walmart and they suck, are going to be pile-driven with Wave 1 of everything, and in about 3 months you'll be sick of seeing it, possibly. So if you're really, you know, if you're getting the FOMO, if the zeitgeist is chewing on your ankles, and you are crashing out like friggin' a rudderless airplane that is trying to fly directly through the sun, all those things shouldn't be related to. So what a crash is that is happening to you right now. It's probably going to all be there in the next like week or so, and you're probably going to see it for a long time afterwards. So like, don't worry too much. Also, I'm in Canada, so like, what? I just hear these things. I'm in a different country. Yeah, like give it until, you know, a week or so from now. And even then, it might be like not this weekend, but next. Like the span of this coming weekend to next weekend is where all that stuff might be happening. Yeah, I did see some stuff at my Walmart. I saw 2 red alerts, but I wanted to prioritize because Walmart, I don't have a 10% discount there. So I just tried to figure out what of the things they have, which was just Voyagers, really. What of these things am I less likely to find at GameStop sooner than later? And I picked one. I also saw the Swap-Toons 5-pack. It is 25 Canadian dollars. And I don't know what Swap-Toons are like, so I didn't want to buy in at $25 for, you know, goofs. But also it meant that I could message Lai and go like, yeah, I saw 4 of them and put them back. Which was pretty funny. Anyway, I'm gonna get us down to biddiness. Let's see if I missed anyone else showing up. Red. I think I caught you earlier. No, wait, did I just reply to you on somewhere else? I don't know. Hi, Red. Maxius, hello. Wyatt Fogel, hello. Anyway, I'm gonna put the. Well, here I'll switch to this first. I'm gonna put the baby away. Okay, so the baby is going away. Alright, so how is the exposure over here? Because it looks a little... I thought I set it down. But, oh no, it's because if I set it 1 notch lower, then you can't see anything that's dark. Anyway. To start off, I'm not paying 25 bucks for 5, but I will pay 10 bucks for 2. So, I noticed that they only had 1 of these, and they had like 3 of the Tigatron Cheetors. So, I want to know what these feel like, and this one has shiny paint. So, you know, here we are. Oh, by the way, because I know Lai would want to be here during this, so I am just going to set something up here. Alright, this might take a sec. Oh, wait, no, this is a full-on browser insert. That's not what I want. Yeah, remove that. Window capture, that's what I was looking for. And I think it's monologue? Oh, yeah, here we go. I try to keep all these windows open now, and I default it to my... Hey, if you're getting anything on Toy Hacks this month, why don't you use the code Vangelus for 15% off your order this month only? Anyway, I gotta go to that browser window. I have a thing that can do this now. Where is it? This one. So it's not like, you know, we are actually, you know, having Lai on the line here, but it's kind of like, hang on, where's the one that lets me trim this up all nice? Here we go. It's kind of like she's here in spirit. Just see what she's doing right now. Yeah, so this is what is going on. There's some Sonic going on up there. So just while we get this open, I thought it'd be fun to have you know, our pal Lai here in spirit. There we go. It's like she's in the background. Because when I open this, right, it's a new age, and I've decided that with something as valuable as the Swap-Toons, we got to get to some old tech that I used to use. Because we got to make sure that we don't damage the packaging too much so these don't devalue. Now, I see Boo sell out. Like, I understand, like, buying Swap-Toons from Walmart of all places, I am supporting the capitalist machine. But, nonetheless... Oh, I don't want to damage this too much. You see, by doing it this way, I'm able to have this sort of, like, open and close like a mouth. And this way, I can save the beautiful packaging and packaging art of the Swap-Toons. So you see, it's just like our friends are here. Hang on, I gotta trim this up a bit, just so it looks a little bit nicer. There we go. I'm just gonna be doing this while I get these open. Now we got to be careful. We can get the little accessories out first. Oh, T-Fanpage 101, what's up? So I kind of caught this from the 5-pack. I didn't look at the back of this one yet. Some of the Swap-Toons do actually have extra bits, so it's not like they are just a bunch of, like, rote friggin', you know, like, stamped out on a conveyor belt, kind of like toy line. They have individual sculpting, they have individual accessories. It's really nice to see. PT, what's up? No, I just want, you know, I know Lia's been looking forward to the Swap-Toons and been having a lot of trouble finding them, and she's streaming right now, so I wanted to kind of, in my own way, just, you know, have her present for the opening of my own first Swap-Toons. Now, what's really nice is you don't have to cut the ties here, which is great, because this means we can preserve the value of the packaging. GD Slalom, what's up? Chris Carnage, hello! Now, I think on the back... Okay, this will tell me who gets which turret. This one, I think... So, Shockwave gets the little nubbin. I think these are 3mm, by the way. This little nubbin that I just put in has a very gushy feel. It's a little bit PVC-esque. And this one, the bigger one that Megatron gets, the nipple going in the hole. The nipple's got a little bit of like flex. It doesn't feel amazing going in there. Holy crap! Okay, I missed this. I haven't watched any coverage of these. I didn't want to be spoiled. I didn't realize the Swap-Toons have like the ability to hug and T-pose. Can Shockwave do this? Damn. V-Rider, yeah. What? Also, I think Megatron is supposed to maybe use this as a tripod to help stand up. Nope. No, he just falls over, huh? Am I supposed to... Am I supposed to, like, fold these down? Oh, dang! Does that stand any better? No, that just means... Oh, no, wait. Put this up here. Okay, it's a little better. Yeah, I'm not sure. Something about this doesn't feel right. Oh, these just peg in. Okay. Because basically, Megatron has this huge curve back here. They make a beard bot I'm sold. They might. Okay, does Shockwave have two hands? Technically, Shockwave doesn't have any hands. As you can see, he's just got these weird coils. Unless those are his thumbs. Because I thought I saw little hands in here. Oh, no. Never mind. Okay, no, it's fingers. I thought I saw little hands inside here, but I was mistaken. Also, neck joint? Huh. V-Rider, me resisting the urge to backseat Lai to drain the pool to get the upgrade. I mean, they're also discussing... I think Lai just finished reading the IDW Sonic the Hedgehog comic book series. I'm not sure if that ties into Transformers. So I was expecting that maybe the head docking was going to be a little bit like, I don't know, set? Because my first question was, does it matter if you put a front one on a back one? And looking at them, they're identical. So I think you could just put two bottoms together or two tops and it doesn't really make a difference. It's bonkers, though, that, like, Shockwave has heel structure and Megatron kind of doesn't. Like, you can balance him, but he's like a little teeter-totter doll. Whereas Shockwave is like... Shockwave don't care. Robot Lorekeeper, what's up? Welcome to both chats. Eve Tronia, two bottoms aren't going to get a lot done. You'd be surprised. Dynamo Dave, I just wanted to make sure that Lai was present for the Swap-Toons segment, because I felt bad, you know, that she still hasn't found these, and I had my fun telling her about how I picked up the 5-pack that she really likes, and then I put it back down with the other 3 or 4 that were there that I didn't buy because it's 25 bucks. And I wanted to know, like, how these feel first. Cliff, my YouTube just glitched, so I had Lai's chat, but your stream. Huh. Anyway, let's try the bit. I want to know how it feels when you stick them together. So, does this, like, move at all? No, it's just a little PVC thing. So it doesn't matter, since they're neck swivel, you can, as long as you clasp the skulls, then you're good, and you can see that it's L brackets. So, I messed it up. Oh. I thought there was going to be another level of twist. So, no, there isn't. You kind of just align them so that they're already in position, and you just nudge them like that. Okay. I kind of wanted this to be a little bit more intense and a little bit more kinetic. Does feel nice. Here, I'm going to give you the... You won't see, I'm going to do this right next to the mic so you can hear the noise. Yeah, yeah, V-Rider, I thought there was going to be more of a, like, a corkscrew twist lock thing. This is more open source, you know? But, man, 25 bucks, because the 5-pack's the other one I want, because you get a scorpion ass to stick onto any of them. And, like, I want the Scorponok. Because obviously I'm only getting part of the gimmick right now. I do like that this really, like, it clicks in, so it does feel kind of nice. Eve Tronia, sounds dry, they should lube up. No, there's plenty of... As long as there's plenty of actuation, right? Robo-Lurker, I feel like less hand feel means there won't be any weird outliers you can't actually connect together. True. No, this is... So what I was hoping for was this level of freedom where you can just stick bottoms and tops together at will. But I was really hoping that when you press the heads, there would be like a threaded screw feel as they go together. Or that when you got to this point, it would be like, you know, like a full 360 together. Or at least like a 90 together. Instead, it's like a 5 degree. And that's fine. This is probably, like, in the long run, a better play pattern. It is really weird to actually handle one of these now, and like, that's kind of. I wonder how fast I can. It's kind of fun, but oh, whoop! I lost. Did I lose the stream? No, I didn't. Okay, thank goodness. Yeah, it. Okay, I'm gonna put them down. I want to play Swap-Toons. Without thinking, can I just jam them together? Okay, it took a little while, but you can do it. I was curious if you could, like, just slap them and screw them. You know, just give them the old slap and screw, but you do want to take a sec to line up the skulls. But once you do, they'll spin together. So you just gotta go, like, align, hapapa! Actually... Oh, wait, what's up? This feels like modern bot shots. Kinda. I mean, the part when they do this, that suddenly is very bot shot core, right? I am realizing that if they do anything, like, that is really clever with how it structures its four sides, you can put them together in, like, sideways or upside down connectivity. That could open up the design space slightly. I may be overestimating the veracity of the Swap-Toon, but it's interesting that you could, like, put them together upside down and it works. Yeah, they got sticker faces. As far as clearance, I was wondering about this, as were some other folks I know. It seems that, like, when you push it in, there's a lot of wiggle room. So, inherently, you're not scraping the sticker against the inner chamber, but I could see if you grind them real hard all the time, right? If you're just, you know, if you're doing a real like no look slap and screw over and over and over and over and over, just pumping your Swap-Toons, then you might damage the stickers. I still kind of wish it was little tampagraphs, but you know. Oh, it's interesting. Okay, so I've just noticed when I was twisting these around at a certain point, I can almost hear it. So the spring inside can catch on a seam in there, and it might, like spring the head back a little bit, but you can dismount. Oh, right there. You see what's happening. And now it dismounted from whatever that little seam was. Having more or less free neck movement is kind of doing something for me. And yeah, the faces are pretty great. Just in general. T-Fan page took it to the bath and took it into the bathtub and burned it. Stickers came right off. Yeah, typical. Lazy. Didn't. Yeah, thank you, Dynamo Dave. Robot Lorekeeper, might be jumping several guns. Imagine if they did something like the big mechas for Prime Cyberverse, but you could just jam the Swap-Toons into the cockpits. Friggin' imagine if they do a Swap-Toon where instead of like the little arms doing this, what if they had one where there was a panel that folded out and you just get a face, and this is a friggin' headmaster lock-in. Like, oh, suddenly we're cooking. Suddenly we're making jelly, jam, and toast, and we're even rising our own yeasted bread. Now smash them together. Psycho Jenny, I was just doing that. You missed. I was doing the old slap and screw. Yeah, it still goes together. The free spinning heads, I think, helps the head jigsaw dock into each other. T-Fanpage makes giant custom cardboard Metroplex. Friggin' hear me out, though. What if there was a verse Swap-Toon so you could make a giant Swap-Toon Sentinel? Yeah, what if there was a Swap-Toon who was just, like, two heads? Friggin' no! Rack and Ruin! What if there was a Rack and Ruin who was just two heads? G-Wolf, that's basically, Beastbox Mechatoys. Almost, yeah, listen, Beastbox, but, like, you throw in a connector like this. Maybe I should go get that 5-pack. Maybe, maybe the Swap-Toons... Hang on, I gotta get the real druggy look on. Maybe the Swap-Toons actually are worth my time. I will say, don't leave them docked. That is compressing the springs. And I could see a world where Swap-Toons who have been left docked for too long, when you undock them, their heads might, like, sink a little bit from the spring being compressed for too long. This is how big bad Hasbro traps you. Skyseer, you've seen through their game, to be honest. If I had one critique, right, it's that these treads connect with a peg. But these flappy arms don't. So I can't waggle the flappy arms. They're in with like it looks like a square connection. We're so close. Yeah, the 5-pack looked nice. I was just like, the 5-pack is the... So each 2-pack, right, is $10. The 5-pack was $25. I wanted the 5-pack to be $20 because I was like, it's a 5-pack. Make one of them free. And then they didn't, and I got grumpy and I put it back. That's my actual story. Elson Cruz Mario, what's up? Eric Parsons, dock move. Yeah, you go dock. What? Hold on, I slipped. You go dock, move! Yeah, no arm rotation the lazy square connector on a shoulder peg. Lazy design. I never get tired of doing that. Isaiah, bot shots 2.0. Kind of, well, not 2.0, because there is, well, no, I guess that one weird TF1 set could be a 1.5. Maybe you actually get the decimal this time. But they have a, when you flap the arms open, they have a very bot shots vibe. I didn't know that they flapped arm. Like, I thought it was all going to be spring-loaded or something. That's kind of cool. Anyway, let me reset my nice packaging here. Because we don't want to ruin the collector stuff. Resale value. This is an investment. So I'll set these back here. And I want to thank my special guest, Lai, and I guess double special guest, Sammy, for hanging out for a little bit. I'll just quiet them down and just put them up here. just put them. We'll just sneak them up here a little bit. Yeah. Just have a little lie hat, yeah. No, it's better up here. It's better up just. Yep. There we go. There we go. There we go. So back to business. Back to business. The other thing I picked up, so they had basically a bunch of Voyagers from the new stuff. 2 Red Alerts, an Ironhide, and this guy. This guy seemed like the one least likely to show up at Canadian GameStop right now, so I was okay to pay the little bit extra. And I'm in Canada, by the way. I gotta reiterate that as many times as possible, because a lot of Americans are flying all over the place. So I want to make sure that we all know where we're at. Is that a dead pixel? No, it's Sonic Adventure. Damn. Thank you for the plus Doom, Cliff. Was he half off? I have it on good authority that his waist joint doesn't come apart. So, this is the new age that we have entered, right? As you saw, like, we're rethinking things. They added not just a window, an angled window. What am I supposed to do about that? I can't reach in anymore. So I asked, while people were finding these in the States at the all the different Walmart gets, I was like, you know, what? Well, is it durable? Can I just push it through? But no, it's really durable. Like friggin', I just scratched. Wait a second. Did I find it? Did I find it? Well, well, well. How the tables have turned. Oh, you came at me with your hubris and your oh, we know the environment, but we know the collectors like to be able to see, and we know the kids like to see, and the head thefts. We'll put but oh, we've got such durable packaging now, so strong and theft preventable. Does this look theft preventable to you? Let the new age begin! This pathetic, flimsy little... Oh, we are in a new age! Oh, yeah, baby! Oh, okay, so we still got this tissue paper. And we're still doing the plastic ties, but can I still play the fun game where we try to get this out without cutting them. I think we can do this. Yeah, I didn't think it was like, oh, you can I as a joke said, "Oh, I bet you can just punch through the front." People were like, oh, you and your problems, why don't you just punch through the front? It turns out you can just punch through the front. Yeah, PT, I love the paper ties, because the paper ties you could untie if you just wanted to do some busy work for fun. Now there's, oh, you have to cut this one, that's annoying. Wait, I got actual nippers here. We can do this with precision. Whoop. You doing okay there, Sentinel Prime? What's this stuck on? Oh, there we go. Okay, okay. Simple! What was I worried about? Now we got a fun receptacle to put all the recycling in. By the way, I did want to share, over here on the back, his blurb says, where's our focus? Okay, so it's farther back. Sentinel Prime is the leader of Iacon City and fights to save Cybertron from the Quintessons. This toy came out in 2025, and I appreciate they are still, you know, they're not giving into that sick propaganda. You know, they're still telling the real truth. Let's see what's in the magic tissue paper. GT, I want to make puns, but all my jokes feel half-baked! Is this just the pink thing? No, he has swords too, right? Or no, is that the one thing he doesn't have, or the... Oh, it's the one thing he doesn't have, or the swords. Put that in here. Let's see. So he has technically 3 modes, and I'm not sure what is supposed to go where in what mode. Hoping for DNA. I mean, DNA will do... If they don't do sword... If they... This is reminding me of the Prime Changer somehow. If they don't do swords for him, that would be very strange and almost out of character. Did I just watch him snort the paper? No comment? NSFW? Okay, so how does he feel? Aside from the part where I kept pulling his chest open, feels like just sort of general studio series. Like, you know, generally fine. With the blocky swords work, I don't think they're 5mm. Just for the sake, just in case anyone is, like, you know, getting the wrong idea and they're gonna throw themselves through a table in their backyard. What I did was I put the paper up to my face and I went, and I really accurately mimed what it would be like to blow my nose in there. But we'll go take a look after this is done, and I'll show you just how dry that paper is. Oh, I was thinking you guys meant the blockies, you You know, not the Galaxy, but the classics. Friggin' Blocky's names, right? The taller one. See, boogies on my hand. That's just my skin! I mean, I got technically my face oils all over it, but there are people who would pay for those. Alright, I think that wing shape-wise, this is robot mode config. I am liking that, like, this kind of, like, locks in. Like, this little winglet, like, doesn't click lock, but it, like, shunk locks in. Very quiet-like. So, okay, 5mm gun thingies. The funny thing, it has a tab over here. Clearly you can put the guns on there too. Oh yeah, it's for the battle mode, I see. I'm curious what they tell you in the instructions. As to, like, what to do first. Do they go to battle mode? No, they go... No, wait, do they? Oh, they do! The first thing they do is go to the battle mode. Look at that. Interesting. Why is the picture of the battle mode gotta be so small? Oh, wait, you're supposed to undo his chesticles for the battle mode? Really? Give the pink thing a whitewash. Oh, yeah. If you do, like, yeah, basically what Lee said. Like, if you get a white, panel lining done on this, you could do that with some acrylic paint, probably. That could look pretty baller. Picky Peeves, I see the Coyote versus Acme news. I did, but I don't want to do a single, godforsaken damn thing until they actually sell it. How many times have they been like, "Ooh, maybe we'll sell it to somebody"? Like, I understand these are the best circumstances for that so far, but I just don't trust them. It's giving you flashbacks to Grimlock's Cyclonus where the torso kept coming apart. How does this lock together precisely? Okay, here's how it works. It is this little potato chip ripple interlocking with this little potato chip ripple. So it is a non-issue to tighten because it's 3 tabs going into 4 tabs in a crisscross, I believe. Okay, sorry, 3 tabs and 3... No, kind of a 4th tab up there by the screw. I was worried this was a single tab, because that's where I do tend to have problems with that myself. So if I want to do that, I'm gonna look at what they want you to do for the battle mode, because here's the thing with Sentinel Prime. I don't remember what his battle mode looks like, except for the part where he has, like, his feet are funny. So what do they actually want me to do? They want me to take the guns out of his hands and put them... Oh. Okay. Like, step 1, right? Is take the guns out of his fists and put them here. Is his head a ball joint or just a swivel? Let's have a look-see. Hey, battle! Thank you, Shia. Oh, interesting. It's not a ball joint, but that's because it's actually moving on an entire tumbler. Because he has a little mask, I'm assuming, that we can flip out. Let's see. Oh, yeah, you can see it there. So it's a Galaxy convoy situation. Hang on, I'm gonna pull the focus a little bit closer. No matter what I do, I end up having to do this on the stream. No matter how much I try to plan. Every toy is an individual precious flower. There we go. Yeah, it's like Titan Return Galvatron. Shia, that is, yeah, I wanted Lai to be here for the Swap-Toons, and then I shrank the window, and it made me laugh and feel good, so I was like, maybe we'll just leave it like that. Okay, so there is the thing with the forearm. Oh, okay. I thought that maybe the blaster arm, the Mega Man blaster, was going to be like a super complex... No, you just do that. That's actually kind of nice. I kind of wish the Blockies model kit one, or Classics, I guess, one, did that. It's as model kit as a Galaxy, I suppose. It's just on sprues. Oh, hey, Mike, what's up? Yeah, this guy, he needs his couch for developing his ad copy. Okay, what else? Okay, you flip up these things. Oh, I remember this kind of. Yeah, this is funny. These funny shoulder laser things. I remember a lot of this from the like pull off parts and stick on other parts version that the Classics Blockies did. So I guess I could do that over here too, since he doesn't have a sword. Yeah, okay. There were like 3 steps for what I just did with the shoulders. And then it looks like the legs just fold open to do the thing. Oh, nice. This was also annoying to do on the Classics Blockies. So you are just like, in both cases, you're flipping out a thing, then just closing it till it stops. Jody, hello! Welcome from the little window in the corner. Send my greetings. Wouldn't it be cool if you could, like, click that window, and it would just blow it up and put mine up there, like a true picture-in-picture? I think that'd be kind of fun. Okay, so I'm guessing we're just popping these out. Did I just do another, like, 15 steps by myself? Oh, you're supposed to... I mean, I guess it does... You're quote-unquote... Does it really matter? I don't know. Just check the line art. Friggin' Macross nerds. Yeah, I think that they want this... They want the thruster hunk to be in the back. I guess there's a bigger hole. And then, this is weird. You are supposed to take... Wait, why is Sammy in here? You're supposed to be up there. You're supposed to be up there. What are you... How's Lai doing with Sonic? Oh, wait, I should turn the volume back up. It sounds like it's all going okay. Yeah, it sounds like we got a containment breach. I need to quickly I'll just whoa. Wait, hang on. I'll fix this. It's all good. I fixed it. It's all good now. So yeah, you're supposed to take the chest bits and do that. I don't remember this at all from the movie. Wait, hang on. Wait. Hang on. Great gameplay.
Why do you have both your accounts watching at the same time? Oh, and one of them is me. So Vangelus! Chris, I'm gonna come to fucking Toronto and fight you. He's got that, he's laughing so hard. I bet he's fucking laughing. He has a Swap-Toons! And I don't! And he got Sentinel Prime. Good for him! Go! Oh my god, I can hear you on his stream, like in the background.
Anyway, I'm
gonna crash out.
I'm having a great time with me and my brand new toy. So anyway, sorry, I had to fix something on the computer. Yeah, I don't remember him doing this in the movie, but I also don't remember a lot of the specifics of the battle mode. I thought his wings reshaped as well. Also, holy moly, I'm so proud of so many of you for doing the double watch, because, like, honestly, if you had to pick, like, you know, I VOD everything. I clip everything. Like, I appreciate you. What do you mean my camera was shaking? Anyway, support everyone streaming. Jump around. I think it's really fun to jump around. Yeah, VRider, I'm like, the VTuber folks are gonna be like, this is old hat. Like, this... Anyway, yeah, this is fine. I think I mean, people didn't have the toy when they said it. Calling this a third mode is maybe a bit much. But it's pretty cool. It is kind of making the classics blockies look sillier. Mikey, I don't think that this chest is too much of a problem, because I also just opened the toy. I'm going to get used to it. But we'll see. I do keep yanking on the arm. That might be on me. Don't yank on the arm. Oh, you posted a picture of the battle mode in the alternate chat. Oh, like a screen cap. Let me take a look. Oh, thank you. Yeah, so... because this is something that the Blockies does, right? Technically, these little guns are supposed to be on top, and when I flipped this open, I was like, am I gonna rotate this around and put it back with the guns on top? But you just have them, like, peeking out, I think. Yeah, they're just peeking out. It's fine. It means they can point upwards, too. Obviously, like, this is supposed to not be blue. Wow. Lazy. Robot Lorekeeper already there with me. But yeah, this is cool as like a you know, a bunch of little... I think of this more as a bunch of little functional things he could do, and then you could engage them all if you want to create like a battle mode. But I'm gonna look at the picture again. I don't think his chest is doing anything in the picture. Like, this looks more... like, I know it's angled because it's, you know, moving parts on a CG model, but, like... Quacky, you gotta... I'm not saying do some editing on top of all your duties, but, like, you should take clips from both streams and actually, like, put them together in split. I think it would be kind of funny. He's masked and in ballet heels. This is the kinkiest former. I mean, there's no, there's no shibari, so, like, you know, and there's room for it. So, I don't know. So I'm gonna de-battle mode him. I am happy that this faceplate isn't too hard to get. I heard the faceplate, for some folks, was hard to get out, but I feel like I'm jamming my thumb, the thickest of the fingers, in there, and hooking the meat up against this little nub, and it's flipping the thing out in two meat flicks. So, like... So, yeah, Picky, in the movies, or in the movie, I remember it being piecemeal in visual, but when he comes up out of the crater, he's got it all on, I think? Is he as dense as Gears or Tarn? I think he's Gears. I don't have Armada Starscream, so I don't know the comparison there myself. But, like, if I squeeze them, they both kind of feel the same. Make them kiss. You might note Gears has way too much chest. Like, look how far apart they are. It's just not happening. How well does he stand with the shoes, Boulder? That's not a bad question. Like, I don't know that you would necessarily be standing him like this. He has a 3mm, you know, butt plug spot, so you could stick a Tamashi stage or whatever. Oh wait, you should be able to see what I'm doing here. Oh yeah, it's okay. Because, I mean, you have these big flat things here that are kind of balancing it out. Kind of hoof style. Oh yeah, GD Salam, he does have a stand port. Read store reviews. If I remember correctly, we see him in super mode limb by limb very fast, then he comes out of the crate. Yeah, that's what I thought. It's like close-up so you know that stuff is transforming. This is kind of... I am knocking this loose a lot, but it's not bothering me because it goes back in really solid. Like, how do I put it? I feel like I'm the one at fault every time it happens. So I'm not minding it too much so far. Like, does that make sense? You know the difference between when something falls out, but like, you know, you're like, why do you keep falling out, versus when something falls out, but you're like, oh no, that was me. He's gaslighting. Sentinel Prime would never gaslight anyone. Sentinel Prime's the hero of Cybertron. SWC Roden checking the movie. If you watch the bit where he de-transforms from battle mode, you can see the chest bits move inward a little bit. Okay. I just wish... Okay, I guess I'll say... I don't, like, mind that they do this. I just wish that they were, I guess, revealing something, like missile nipples or something like that. As it is, it just kind of feels like he's just bouncing Peck, but failing to do it all the way. Take it easy, Mike. Is good to see you on a live stream. Have a good sleep and a good arise. Does that latch open his cog hole? Kind of. Yeah, there is a gap in there, even with the faceplate in. There's like a hole in there. You could put something in. I do want missile nipples, yes. Long was here. But yeah, you could just like stuff something in there. You know, for fun. I kind of wonder if at some point they just came to the crossroads of like, do we have, you know, the thing in there, or do we have the battle mask? I don't mind that they just have the battle mask, because I like battle masks. His is ribbed, as you can see. Also, yeah, Griff is right. Someone's just going to make a cog that goes in there. Alright, so turning him into a plane, the thing he totally did. Sean Ring of Doom, do not mock the breast function. I'm not mocking it, I'm just saying, like, you know, he could be doing better. Missed opportunity to not mold on the back of the plastic. You mean like in the face? I guess, well, the face mask, it's hard for me to show you on here. It's kind of thin, so I think that back molding on that might have been a bit much. Like, maybe back molding inside the tumbler could have been a thing, but then you'd be covering it every time the face mask is down. Oh yeah, the head can move with the battle mask up. It's doing the Galaxy Convoy thing, so you can see there's a whole tumbler. And you flip the face mask down when the hole is ready, and then it keeps moving again. Hey, wait, does he... Hey, wait a second. I just noticed he actually has a hinge to be able to look up like this. That's kind of cool. Scratch, the silver... It is silver paint on his face. Oh, you mean if it was textured on the inside? I don't think it would really make that much of a difference. Because unless it had, like, little spikes sticking out, I think it would be fine. Hello, Chicken Soup. But yeah, so he can look up. Maybe this is to help you get the battle mask out, too. in hindsight. But the upside is he can look up and has a neck lump there in both configurations. That's kind of cool. I like that. And yeah, since he always flew around, then yeah, you can actually have him do a little bit of a Supermaning. That's kind of cool. I should go through the articulation and see if anything feels strange. I noticed this. His shoulders are connected with giant ball socket joints into the gray plastic here. So you kind of get a little bit of wiggle if you want to make use of it, but it's only like this much. And he's got a dedicated hinge out here. And then the bicep swivel is up in here. And then the elbow joint is there. No wrist swivel, I don't think. No. I think the fists are part of this internal gray superstructure. Griff, I looked at eBay real fast. There's a 3D printed big convoy matrix buster now. Hell yeah. Waist joint. There is a waist joint. I was curious about this, given that someone said you couldn't take him apart at the waist. So clearly, yeah, his crotch and butt are screwed together around a mushroom. So it's the kind of better construction people ask for, but it also means you have to get a screwdriver out to get him in half. Although, I think somebody, I forgot who it was, maybe it was Adri, was saying that, like, even if you unscrew this, like, there's too much stuff to deal with to do it easily. I might be misremembering now. Very basic setup here. There's the thigh swivel there. Knees bend like thus. I was messing with this before, but the ankles are like the whole hunk. The articulation seems fine. I really like that there's a waist joint, because I wondered if the transformation nature might, like, mess with that. And yeah, the legs, they got a lot of slope. Oh, while I got him in robot mode, here, let me, I brought the boyfriends. So we can get him in his proper heroic stance. Also, the wings do have some pretty decent, you know, motion for whatever you want to do. There's your lineup. And because they can all look up a little bit, mwah! Okay, you can do that with Orion, and you do that with the D. D can't look up as much. They could, yeah, he has to twist a little bit. Polycule time rings hands. That's valid. Jipe, is Sentinel a small Voyager, or are these big deluxes? A little bit of everything. These are a little bit lanky. They've got, like, Gundam proportions. And then he is very built out. Wow, I do keep doing that one side. It's weird it's only the one side. But it goes back in, and now it's stuck there. So, like, yeah, I don't know. But he's got, like, all of this structure, which is full of rivets and stuff. So it's like, the backpack feels like the extra weight. Can the wingtip be configured differently? I think so. I'm assuming this is part of the transformation. That all this stuff can, like, move around and do things. Can D give Sentinel the back shot like he did in the movie? Actually, because this might be a 3mm. Can I move the backpack up? It fits! It's actually really snug, too. Oh, thank you, Long River Valley. Yeah, yeah. Here, let me do it again. Evo Fusion! Yeah, it's pretty tight, all things considered. Shial, welcome back. Someone let Lai know that this is possible. Quack, you might want to make a clip just so it's easy for easy reference and access. Dynamo Dave, what's wrong? Like, this is really snug. Like, look at this. Okay, you shaking me falls out, but... Damn, that's impressive. So, I'm assuming that this is going to follow, like, kind of a Macrossy pattern. Good luck on your hunt, Reeds. I hope you find cool stuff. Oh, 5mm ports down here, by the way, if you want to do some weaponizer goofs. I thought that might interact with... Because there's a tab here. I thought those might play together, but I'm not seeing it happening. Huh. Alternate death scene, perhaps. I need at least a picture of this jet mode, because I gotta look at the box. Otherwise, I won't know where anything goes. So it looks like he's just doing this for the most part. Okay. Let's open this up. Let's get down to business here. So that clip's in there. Lai is mad that I have new toys. But did you tell her about the 3mm peg compatibility of Studio Series number, we don't know anymore, Sentinel Prime TF1's rear port? Did I miss the pegging? I mean, here, hang on. I have time to show it one more time. It fits really well. Here, Jody, just for you. Just for you, Jody. Evo Fusion! And then, like, he stays on. But then you shake him and he falls right off. Anyway, I hope that demonstrated. I mean, Quacky ideally might be able to secure a clip as well. Or I could, I guess. You know, with me being an adult and all, but, Armored Phalanx, we're just testing the 3mm stand peg hole connection on the back of Sentinel Prime's ass. Someone made an alternate screaming head for the blockies. That's great. Okay, so the legs pegged together. There is a big tab back here. Shial, Lai said she's going to beat you to death. I mean, that's really nice. You know, like, that's what... I have friends, I have a lot of American friends. Like, that's just how they talk. Psycho Jenny, testing. We gotta make sure it works, otherwise, like, how are we gonna know? Cypher, what's up? I think... Okay, I see more tabs. Ooh, okay. So there is another tab up here, and it goes in the slot on the thigh. That's super friggin' tight, holy crap. Well, one of them was super... The one that keeps coming off in robot mode, locked in dead tight in this mode. Now this one is... Oh, there we go. I just had to push harder. They removed the numbers because it turned people off since there's over 100. Well, I mean, I want them to keep the numbers so we can teach people that completionism is not the path. That's... I want this part of my mission. We gotta just pull. We gotta pull the Band-Aid on that. Make completionism not possible, so we appreciate that which we have. IMO. Do you think the proportions... Hello, Alexis Silver. Do you think the proportions work better on this guy than the classic one? I don't know. I mean, I kind of like the classic one, too. I will say I'm not really that strict, or, I mean, my taste isn't that strict on proportional accuracy with TF1 folks. Because, like, I thought that this was kind of funny looking, but then this is just what they look like. So I was like, oh, okay. As long as it looks neat. Lego Sam, do I miss Bionicle? I was never a Bionicle person, so I'm actually the wrong person to ask about that. I only have heard of it a lot through cultural osmosis. Also, look at the friggin' that bit tabbing in. Now it forms this slope. Yeah, Bionicle just wasn't in my childhood. I appreciate, though, what it was doing. Wait a second. I think I'm starting to... Because this is gonna hook onto this thing, and then that's gonna tab into that, but this is gonna actually, like... This is gonna do a lot of stuff. I was a Hero Factory. Yeah, I looked at... I almost got tempted into Hero Factory. But then, like, I was like, I need to not buy every... That was around abouts when I was starting to go, like, I need to not buy everything that interests me. I do have 2 Bionicles in my life now. One from when I was little, and then one that Toy Guy gifted to me at TFCon. Also, this all tabbed in kind of friggin' awesomely. Because when you put this down here, you have the tab and then that hook tab. And those are dead solid, and then this tab goes into the slot here. And we flippy these up. Can we see them? I showed the one that Toy Guy gave me on the TFCon stream, so it's not it's not in this room right now. It's in a bag with the rest of the TFCon stuff. My childhood one is somewhere in my mom's house. I think I still have it. It's Spatum Marble, my childhood one. Alright, this is for the friggin' pink thing. I kept wondering, like, where does this tab in? Yeah, this looks alright. This, I do like this more than the Prime Changer, because my Prime Changer has some tabs that just don't work. I could fix them, but before having to fix anything, this one feels like it's a little bit more strong to me. Remember when he did that? Oh, wait, there's different spots I can put the guns. Yeah, I think the shoulder pads just sit there. You could do this to add some guns. The best scene of the movie. And is this where these tabs go? Yeah, okay. Because the guns have these, like, you know, suspicious-looking tabs sticking out the sides. They go in here, and they are sculpted to go around this blue stuff. So that's kind of cool. You could flip these bits out. I wonder, could you... No. Okay, no, you couldn't, because this is hooked in down here. So you can't deploy the rockets from down here. You could twiddle the boobs, if you wanted to. And I saw someone else refer to this as an autopsy, and yeah, kind of. Yeah, I like the shapes. Wish the shoulders could line up with the wing. Yeah, if the shoulders were able to do their own thing, that would be kind of nice. I think to me it's a nice consolation that you can pop these. So at least there's some gain to them being there. And yeah, you can twist the nipples. Whoop. I twisted them too hard. Is this tabbing in anywhere else? No, it's just down like that. Okay. Oh, damn. There we go. Yeah, there's something, like, squishy but confident about the way that all that stuff goes together. I don't know. Jody, this figure has a lot of specific sculpting that fits together so well, where things so perfectly are so snug and... Yeah, the way... Like, let me get this thing out of the way, because this actually hides the best part. The way that this is, like, leg, backpack, but it forms this beautiful little slope is really doing it for me. Oh, what's up, Gookie? Gookie? Goki. That's... What's up, Shine Gookie? Friggin' people who say Romstein. What's up, Shingoki? That's better. I want to remold this as Dirge. I'm curious if you could do this, like, as a cone head. It'd be funny if you could leave this cone and then just have, like, a friggin' face on here. Yeah, Ramstein. Shine Cayman Rider. Looks vaguely 80s Galaga clone ship is. Yeah, he's... I mean, that's always a great place to pull when you just have to make, like, space jets, right? Is you get this kind of shape that could go blip, 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 blip. Ryu? Yeah. I love it when Ken and Ryu learn from Shenlong. Fuselage is decent. Wish the arms pulled in tighter. Yeah, I think with the arms... If there was some way it could be highlighted better, I think what they're going for is that they are the third and fourth ancillary thrusters along with the mains. So I kind of get the vibe they're going for. In a perfect world... Oh, what's up, Primal? In a perfect world, there would be, like... You know, the front of these would open and have a little, like, panel that comes over here and comes over here. So, you know... granted, then they wouldn't be full of missile. So I guess it would have to be, like, thicker. Anyway, that's all out of budget. But in a perfect world, you could have this stuff maybe kind of, like, slide over to make this a bit of a smoother bottom. The Shun Goku Satsue. Oh, grats on your first channel member, Chris. Carnage Creations. Legally, because he's buying them in a store in Australia. Getting some of the scoops right now. And lots of commenters saying, where did you steal that from? Yeah, S King Blue, I agree. I think the battle mode... Like, you know, in a perfect world, I guess this would just be more expensive and do more. But... I think what this is trying to fit into, the battle mode eats a lot of what could have made the bottom a bit smoother. Personally, I'm okay with a funny-looking bottom of a jet on a Transformer because I have been into Transformers so long, I am just kind of used to this. Not to say, like, you have to like it, obviously. Does this work as a... I don't need to. I was going to say, there's no, like, you know, landing gear, but you could flip this down, but it's already sculpted to have kind of a nub. Yeah, like, this doesn't wobble unless you hit the wings. Like, if you push the middle, it's solidly on the tabletop. Needs a ring of silver around the wrist to sell the... Oh, yeah! If they... I mean, it's... The sculpting is there. You could get in there with a paintbrush, actually, and probably just do the touch-up, because there's... You can see, right? The panel lining is there. Wholly related. Has anyone seen the friggin' Prima that Grimloctimus, or Grimlockimus, painted up? Because that looks sick. That makes me want to get doubles. Just to, like, work on all the sculpted detail. Okay, you did all see it. That's great. You telling me jets just don't look like that in the bottom in real life? I mean, don't look up. Yeah, exactly. You know what? Why would you be looking at the bottom of a jet anyway? Are you a pervert? Trying to upskirt a bunch of F-15s that are just trying to do their friggin' jobs, and you're like, You know, like, friggin' calm down. Do it in your own time at home. Do you have any advice on how to practice painting figures? I would say get some cheap miniatures to start on first. Right now, actually, the current run of Battletech miniatures are really decently priced. If you get like a 5-pack of them, and they are very Transformers adjacent, as far as like the kind of surfaces you'd be painting. I think those would be really good practice figures. S King Blue, some freaks like looking up their fuselage. Yeah, that's right. Because if you just want to learn mini painting, yeah, get like $1 dinosaur toys, get any kind of figurine. The only reason why I would say look at the Battletech stuff is because the shapes are so similar to these kind of shapes that you would have like such a direct correlation to practice on. It might be worth it. M Cypher, do not use enamels, acrylics. Yeah, unless you know what you're doing, I definitely recommend acrylics, and also use some soapy water just to scrub with a toothbrush a surface before you paint it, and try to put some primer on first. Just so that your paint sticks, right? What's happening in the top right corner of the frame? Nothing. Corito, I don't know. Nothing's going on up there. But yeah, if you know how to use enamels from, like, Gunpla stuff, then, like, you know, do as you wish. It's just that enamels will interact with this plastic, in some weird ways, because this is not all ABS like a Gundam kit. So you want to be a little bit careful about where you're putting stuff. Lord Keeper Cypher, been enjoying your wiki photo shorts lately. Yeah, M Cypher has been getting into some fun YouTube posting for the TF Wiki photography he's been doing. Highly recommend checking it out. Jody, don't worry about the portal in the corner. Yeah, don't worry about the portal in the corner. That's E102 Gamma, show some respect. Hey, listen, I don't know. I don't see anything up there except my ceiling. So I don't know what we're all looking at. I'm going to turn this back into a robot, because this was actually kind of a fun transformation. I wonder, can I just... How long can I leave those? Oh, I can't, because that's where the friggin... This has to swing up there. You have to pull these off first. Oh, well. Whoa! It's just a dead pixel, don't worry. I do have the audio on a little bit. I just heard Who Made My Brother Big and Round. It's a good time over there. I think Lai should probably be doing... She should keep playing for at least another 3 hours, so that I can almost for sure send a redirect over there, because I haven't been able to do that in ages, and I so friggin' want to use that feature. Can he Macross? No, because you have to detach these to free the legs up. And at that point, is that Macross? I mean, maybe. Well, I'm not going to beat around the bush. He's not Macrossing. Someone might say, like, look, it's Gurwalk, but, like... You know... Are we calling this Gurwalk? Like, I'm not. TZM, Macross enough for me. Like, that's fair. It's just... You know... It stops there. It's just... If it did that, maybe. But then these things are just, like... Then they're coming up here, and at this point, we are just a robot bent over. Looks more Robotech to me? Jesus. Jesus. Cromulent Gurwalk? I mean... Are we satisfied with Cromulent Gurwalk if we're playing around in that space? Like, I feel that, you know, we all deserve better. Kawamori-san deserves better. I'm so curious how these are gonna feel in a couple days, because it's odd, but a lot of Transformers I get, when something feels specifically odd like this, something will work itself out either for better or for worse over the course of the coming week as mold release dries up or whatever. Or, not mold release, but like something about the exposure to the climate like alters things very slightly. Romulan girl walk. I didn't even notice. Thanks for catching that face. Keeping my auto captions honest. Yeah, I kind of like this guy. Seems like trustworthy fellow, to be honest. Adam Bilmu, this is about as sketchy as Vangelus getting pizza on. But I got pizza on. I sent proof. I sent you a picture of the word pizza on a sign. The real Gerwalk is the journey, maybe. I mean, because look, you can do this, right? But at this point, are we Gerwalking when the thruster is on this side? That's not Gerwalk to me, you know? Did you see the SDCC Jetfire Void Rivals? I did. I'm curious if the O-Ring figures are being like, or if those are coming out of Hasbro or out of Super 7. The thing again, Hasbro did O-Rings for the G.I. Joe Transformers, so like maybe it is Hasbro side altogether. Yeah, I don't know. Oh, for those of you who are just getting here, by the way, I did test this because there is a 3mm port back here for display stands, and thankfully Megatron from Studio Series has a 3mm peg on his ancillary forearm cannon, so it's quite a good fit. It stays on pretty snug, all things considered. Like, obviously, if you shake him a lot, he'll fall off, but, like, you consider what we're doing right now, you know? Like, here, if I put too much forward fulcrum weight, then he is going to tip off more, but if he keeps his legs back like this, and really gets into it, you know, tilts his head up a little bit, so he's looking forward. S-King Blue, this is worse than what happened in the movie. I think he got off good in comparison. I mean, it's not like, I mean, if Megatron then went like, now I'm gonna shoot the cannon, then yeah, that would be horrible, but he's being polite. Can you turn him into a cannon extension to shoot with? I think that would put too much forward torque, pulling down. He'd probably slip off the nipple. Reeds, did you see the Blocky's Devastator proto render? Yeah, I'm curious. I think it was just for artistic reasons, because at first I was like, oh, are they highlighting all the parts that are going to be, like, things you have to collect separate? But then I was like, no, they're just highlighting random parts that look cool. But no, it looks neat. I hope it's just natural to be able to get it whilst purchasing Galaxy Defender. Or are they just... I think they're just Defender now. I saw dab test. We do have to try the dab test. Kind of predictably, Sentinel Prime can dab pretty decently because he's got big forearms and he's also pretty cool. Asking Blue, hoping all the Devi parts just come with the vehicle dudes. Yeah, I'm curious if it's just going to be like at one point one of the vehicle dudes is just going to come with like a ton of Devastator parts. Verspringen, hello! Yeah, the Battle Mask gimmick is great. He's got a Galaxy Convoy setup. So you can see there's like a tumbler in there that lets him look around. And he's even got like the ability to look up with his closed, and he's got like neck hump. And then you can just flip the Battle Mask out. He can still look up with neck hump. Oh, I popped that side again. Mikey was right. And he can still look around however he pleases. Can he turn into a cool Korean centaur? No, he's not that cool. I just gotta take a sip. poured that drink before I started. It's been an hour and 42 minutes, and I haven't sipped it. Oh yeah, Verspringen, yeah, he's able to do this. That's kind of on topic. That's right, Mike. Sky Gallop, our beloved. I'll do battle mode for you all who are just getting here if you want to see what the battle mode looks like. Let's stick this on one of these. So far, really the biggest, you know, sad point on this guy is he does not come with his sword. But everyone is gonna make swords for him. So I guess I don't really care. Also this, pointless, but accurate. He can handle it. Yeah, I guess he can. It's, oh no, I think Animated Magnus is still cooler. Because Animated Magnus has little things that, like, would then extend out of these, which is, you know, the sickness. Yeah, like, yeah, DNA is gonna have some kind of $20 USD kit for him with a sword and then, like, you know, whatever other bits and pieces. Yeah, you can get a little butterfly core with the wings. Sorry, I just heard something from an apartment near me. I just heard something from an apartment near me. I just gonna move that over a little bit more. Let's put this down here where it might be a little bit. Yeah, there we go. Sorry, it's just they're you know, the neighbors, you know how they can be. But yeah, the battle mode is it's not like a full-on third mode. It's just cool stuff you can pop out, and if you pop all of it out, then it's like battle mode. But it's got some modular hand feel. It's all right. Jody, I don't know what you're talking about. I heard the neighbors yelling something, and so, you know, I did you know, I shuffled some elements around in my OBS deck. Bowel mode, battle mode, battle mode, battle mode, bowel mode. I don't know. Did it do bowel mode before? I don't know what's going on. If DNA cared, they'd give us a spring-loaded waist. Like, I showed this before. His waist is actually, it's old-timey. It's a butt screwed onto a crotch. You'd have to fully replace all of that stuff to put a spring-loaded crotch in there. Bale mode. Thank you, Lee. Can Sentinel S stance? He's got a little bit of it in there. Like, just a touch. OBS, obstructed bowel sentinel. Yeah, I got one of those to help me process my fiber. Yeah, Reeds, I'm thinking it's probably going to be, like, they'll do a set for, like, Bumblebee, Alita, and him, and he'll just get, like, a sword and then, like, I don't know, kind of a... He'll get a filler for that gap there, I guess. You know, what if I pose mine like this? I could see all this waffling. Gap filler stat. But yeah, I would call this like a, so far at least, you know, I've had this open as long as you saw me have it open since I opened the box, but seems like a perfectly fine Voyager. The way that this stuff kind of like waffle fry tabs into the spine, one of them is coming out more than the other, but it is just a bunch of crisscross tabs, so that seems pretty imminently fixable. but also it might just work itself out a little bit over time, as I have found some current Transformer stuff does. Sorry, I heard the neighbors again. You know, things are kind of going bonkers over. I don't know if they're having a fight. Connor McClure, hello. I know what you're talking about. Yeah, natural accumulation of grease base. I'll spit on them a lot, and then they'll make the tabs go to bed. Hey, what's up, Delta Tryon? How many of the bowel mode barrels are effect compatible? So there are little, like, you know, whatever you call them, sounding holes or whatever on all the little, like, leg launchers, but I don't think those are 3mm, because that's a 3mm hole, and that's bigger than those. So those are not. I don't think there's any compatibility in here, because it's just a big hole. These are slits, so no. He's actually... Oh, no, wait. These are... I think these are 3mm. Wait, I know I can check this quickly. Oh, no. Those are slightly smaller than 3mm because it's not gripping. It falls right out. It doesn't stick in there. I don't think he's effect mode compatible. Or effect part compatible. For spraying Siege is over party. Just looking, he's got 5mm ports here and under his foot, so he's still weaponizer compatible. Yeah, Connor, he's like, you know, when you put him next to the other 1 Deluxes, they're kind of tall figures. So they kind of look similar size. He just has all this other stuff in his limbs, and he's got a backpack. I see. Siege is back! Yeah. Even these thruster things, there's like a little, like, nipple deep in there, but it's not a peg, it's just a sculpted thing. What happened to Dead Pixel? I don't know. Dead Pixels? I don't know what you're talking about. Sorry, I had to move an OBS element around. No C-clips on this guy. But yeah, if you have like a, you know, a 3mm peggable stand, it'll fit into his ass. You can have him hover around. We did do this test, and when he's in battle mode and you have all this stuff out, he can remain standing on the little tippy things because the thrusters are so big and big and round and flat, right? What's the smallest you can... I don't know what you're talking about. Sorry, the neighbors are fighting again. Have a good one, Fuzzy Bunny Man. Yeah, mittens and heels mode. Yep. Pretty sure I used to watch anime on a screen that size. Yeah, that's how I used to watch Car Robots when TFW would put up like a full episode at 5 megabytes, the size of a postage stamp. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I'm in one of those apartment buildings with like paper thin walls. I haven't seen any toys that aren't bot shots 1. Well, we kind of confirmed through math and science that the Swap-Toons are a bot shots 2, and debatably a 2.0, because Transformers 1 had that weird, goofy 2-pack that one could parse as bot shots 1.5, because it was like launchers and it was 2 bot shots. Shingoki, that's all we could handle hosting back then. Yeah, you know, it was the year 2000. Posting full episodes on your website in the year 2000. Oh, Shio, you're gonna get muted for doing that, because that's bad math. Like, that's incorrect math. Like, you know, all due respect, that's a respectable muting. If you can't get your math right, like... Oh, the Bot Shot 1.5 are the only toys from 1 you've seen on shelf. Oh, so you haven't seen the Rock'em Sock'ems? Because you're doing well, because it sounds like they kind of suck. Because I think I talked about this not on stream. This was in a Discord. YouTube.com/@Diaclona. Don't know if you've ever seen that channel, but it's pretty good. Has a discount dive video about the Rock'em Sock'ems they did for Transformers 1. I assumed that the pinchy, you know, base you plug them onto was gonna, like, key into something in the figure and make the figure do something. You just peg the figure on the stand, and when you squeeze it, the figure just spins. And that's it. They kind of look a little bit dookie. Oh, Shia, did you miss the Swap-Toons? Because, like, for those who got here late, Swap-Toons, we had a couple of revelations. Number one, the arms open. I did not realize they did that. I guess I just didn't notice it in photos. Also, these peg on, which is weird. Shockwave has a full heel structure. Megatron literally does not, and is very easy to knock over. These clip in. Oh, also these don't move. The arms are rectangle pegged in, which is like the one and only thing I would just straight up leverage as an actual major critique. Because if they circle pegged in, then they could wiggle their arms up and down as well, and they'd be adorable. They can look around infinitely, but if you do this too much, the spring on the inside will snag on a seam, and you'll have to, like, get it loose, or it'll start, like, spring locking their head around. This is where the spring is. So if you leave them locked together, you might mess up the spring. Also, and maybe this is just me overestimating them, I thought... So the upside of what I'm about to describe is you can actually stick any two of these together in any of the 4 configurations, right? But this is kind of unnecessary. This just gives you that kind of, like, tactile, like, oomph. I thought that they'd, like, screw together, right? But you just line them up like this, and then you kind of nudge it, and that's it. I kind of was hoping there'd be, like, a... You know? But, it's just, like, a very minor, like, there's a satisfying click, right? But, the upside of this is you could put them on sideways. You know, you can put them on upside down. Bottoms can go on bottoms, tops can go on tops. If they ever made a Rack and Ruin who was like this on both sides, that would be kind of cool. And then, get this was my original idea. You can find it in the VOD. If they did one who had a fold-open panel here, this could jack into like a... Because, not my idea, someone said it'd be cool if they had a big base or a vehicle that they could jack into. Imagine one that they could jack into, then you fold this panel back and there's a big face in there, right? Headmasters. But yeah, as it is, like, the tactile stuff is because of the things I thought they would do that they do not. The tactile stuff is a little bit better, and the options, the design space, is a little bit wider. but I also kind of wish they had like a cool like, you know, like a threaded screw action. We did do a little bit of the old like slap and screw. It is you kind of have to get those to touch in the right way, because if you just go like this, sometimes you get it, but sometimes you don't. And I think, because, by the way, the stickers that are the head, you know, the heads, the detailing, there is, you can see, just enough wiggle in the chamber, so they aren't always rubbing up and down on the walls. But the more that you do this, the more that they could be, like, banging around inside the chamber, right? So this part, real good. This part, I wish there was just more confidence. Chad is in such a tizzy, he's ignoring. What am I missing? Well, no, I'm just saying, like, when I mean screw, like, I wish that there was a bit more of a, like, you know, like Gravity Bots, where the motion, right, felt more like mechanical. Whereas in this case, I feel more like I'm just putting cool paper clips together. It is L hooks, like you can see here. And they're slightly jigsawed. So you get that nice click feel. Also, I appreciate that, like, you know, you could stick a bottom on a top and a top on a bottom, or a top on a top and a bottom on a bottom, and all these bits are pegged in there so you could, like, reorient stuff. So it is a little bit more of an open play pattern than I thought. I thought it was always going to have to be top on bottom, but you can really mix and match all of them, which is kind of cool. Expected magnets in the noggins. That'd be cool. That would probably raise the prices. As far as I understand, shipping magnets is like a whole thing. They would be switches. I mean, there's no switch to activate it. You just kind of pump them. And you just decide in the moment who is top, who is bottom. And yeah, if there was a magnet, yeah, it would be less cross-compatible. Then there would be polarities. But yeah, I might go get the 5-pack. I might pick up the 5-pack. It's $25 plus tax. Because this is why I didn't pick up the 5-pack. This was $10, right? The 5-pack was $25. So the 5-pack is just literally the cost of 5 of these. Now, call me old-fashioned, but to me, when you have a multi-pack, and one of them, Scorponok, is referred to as the bonus figure, I believe the bonus figure should be free. I think that the 5-pack should be $20. The fact that it is simply the cost of 5 of them made me so grumpy that I was like, I'm gonna go look at the 2-packs! And then I noticed that, like, they only had one copy of this 2-pack, and that Megatron here has really shiny silver paint. And I thought, like, well, I'll try these out to see, you know, how they feel. And so maybe I'll mess with the 5-pack. It's a multi-pack, not a value pack. Get it twisted. A multi-pack is supposed to be a value pack! In my day. Yeah, the 5-pack is the cost of 5 of them, while the 2-packs are the cost of 2 of them. But, you know, when you go to a 5-pack, it should be friggin' BOGO, you know? By the way, this is gummier plastic. The little 3mm thing here does not feel great going in that hole. I think, though, you can get it... Yeah, it does fit there. It doesn't work as a joystick. But if you do need an emergency flight stand, you can use that. And it works. Take it easy, Picky Peeves. Yet another thing America has ruined for you. I apologize. Thank you for springing. It's been hard. Also, I thought maybe on Megatron's, you know, like, little lack of anything, you could do it like this. But that's too far. That is too far. So now he tips forward when you do that. And it's like, why can't, you know, why can't anything ever work right? Anyway, if I, like, that's, you know, that's my little hole in the sand I'm gonna poop in, you know? Like, 5-pack should have been, at least make it $22, you know? Don't make it literally the cost of 5 of them, because then you're just looking me in the eye going like, you save nothing. And I'm like, but the economy. Yeah, this is the thing, is also it's a good pack. I'm also curious, I just realized, I never tried this. Can you launch with the combined force of both springs? Like, if you don't click them together. You kind of can. That's kind of sick. Imagine if there was, like, one who came with, like, 3 missiles that were keyed like this. And you just, like, you know, Dirge. You just put the missile on top of his head. And you shoot it at... Oh, friggin' Armada sideways! Why aren't they making these under my jurisdiction? Put me in charge. Bot shot launchers comeback! Yeah. What's this link? Oh! Chris, you got... When did you put this up? 3 days? Okay, yeah, you got the... Oh, you got Defender 1. Or did you just get a bunch of them? Anyway, Chris linked some stuff. Where am I? Where's my OBS? Anyway, those are the things I got. We did buy the wrong link. YouTube will do that sometimes. We did solve the new age of Boxshredding that we are in, as I was able to just punch through the window. So I have no more fear, because, like, look at... The window didn't stand a chance. I'm actually really excited to open up the rest of this new era of Transformers packaging. Because it's child's play. Now, I did have to punch it a couple of times. Hang on, I have a lot of things on my desk, you know, I got a lot of new toys out, if you know what I mean. Yeah, we're so back. Thank you for springing. We are so back. Now, what is this link? Swap-Toons. Oh, yeah, you got the... Yeah. This is Chris's coverage of the 5-pack. Yeah, I might. What? Hang on, can you all see this? You can't! Oh no, did I just click it away? I just clicked it away. Anyway, that thing happened. I clicked the YouTube link and then it was like, do you want to ban like... YouTube is like so trigger happy. You hovered your mouse over someone. Do you want to kill them? Like, no, I don't. Yeah, Ronnie, the 5-pack is also, like, just an excellent selection of characters and little, you know, goofy designs. But, yeah, that is all that I picked up so far. My The Fallen is still in limbo because the Eaton Center GameStop is gone. No, I mean, yes, but sometimes, but no! Not publicly, not on record. Alright, so. That's about all I got to say. Asking Blue, you gonna try out the MDLX Mega Man stuff? Maybe. I'm really content with the Jada Mega Man stuff. So I don't really want to, like, drop leader class on something that is, like, already kind of satisfied for me. But it's also because I'm poor. No, I mean, I'm a happy band hammerer. Just not y'all are cool in here. Is there any place to buy toys in the Eaton Center left? Yeah, there is a what do you call it? A mini-so. And there's a store that sells Funko Pops and Pokemon cards. Did you see the Soto Chronicles Blade set? I thought they made... Did they make that recent? I thought it was a while ago. I haven't been able to pre-order any Soto stuff for a while just because I don't have... Like, Soto I kind of had to cut out because it's all import. And now with import stuff, I'm kind of, like, just sticking to, like, expensive things if I do it. Oh, it's a new reveal. I guess I'll take a look. Did Conspiracy Comics close? I don't remember, because the first place that opened across from the GameStop closed, and then a new one moved in, and it kind of looked the same. But I don't remember either of their names, because I looked in them many times and just, I was not enthralled. I did see the Goldran stuff. That looked neat. Could the plastic shield slash the children's wrists? I don't think so. This is actually really... Like, number one, to punch through this, you have to use adult strength. I dare say that a pathetic child would not be able to smash their way through this. You have to be a grown and mature adult to punch your way into the toy packaging. And at that point, you are bringing it on yourself. Yeah, I saw the wild docking stuff. It looks neat. I don't really want to, like, pre-order any of it. I'm kind of hoping it just sort of floats around like Transformers Go. But wild docking, I gotta know, like, how nice the connections are. If they're really nice connections, it could be really fun to mess around with. If they're not really nice connections, then it starts just making me wonder if maybe it's sort of inspired by but missing the point of the current Korean robot oeuvre. Yeah, the line is called Wild Docking. It's called Waru Docking because it's Waru Do and then Docking. So they took one of the Do characters out, so it's like a portmanteau. It's like how Auto Troopers are actually Autorupas, or Autorupa in Japanese, because like it's not Autotorupa, it's Autorupa. So it's not Wairu do Docking, it's Wairu Docking. Oh, Wild Docking is the I mean, if it's called Wild King, then that's Wairu Docking still. That's Wairu Docking, which is Wairu Docking. Yeah, there's a little 2. I didn't look at the logos. If they took the little 2 off on one of them, then that's funny. But it is just Wairu Docking in 2 different spellings. Like, is this gonna be the Susano bit again, where everyone's like, no, it's Susanowo. Okay, so they took the 2 out in the title. So that's still... Yeah, that's Wairu Docking, as opposed to Wairu Docking. It's not will do. It's Wairu Do King. Go friggin' learn katakana. Yeah, Cypher. Yeah. Okay, so if there's a little 2 between the do and the ki on the act, then it is a funny little pun they're doing. It's Wairu do King, which is, yeah, that you could see that as Wild King. And then it is Wairu do King is the yeah, okay. Yeah, okay. They did their due diligence. They're doing more than a Bandai does. Or I guess a Toei. This isn't a bunch of nonsense where people think his name is friggin' Bloodstalk when it's not. His name is Bloodstark. That is what the katakana say. Y'all gonna start telling me, oh, but the Romanized words they put on there. Yeah, do you also like condoles? Are those your favorite bird? When literally in Japanese, they appropriated the foreign word stalker and they spell it Sutoka. And then his name is Buradu Sutaku, not Sutoku. Freaking read the words! Anyway. I'll never let Bloodstark go. I will never let Bloodstark go. That one sets me off. Yeah, everyone's like, no, it says Bloodstalk, because he stalks people. It's like, whatever, if it's in character or not. It's Sutaku! Yeah, I'm sorry, do you all like to talk about Gord Drive? Unless you're saying Gordon Drive and you're in on the joke, then no, you don't say Gord Drive. Anyway, I'm gonna pivot back over to Facecam feature. Where is all my stuff? Okay, so I want to try to set up this thing. Nope, that's not gonna... Nyoron. Anya. I'm gonna try to set up this redirect. Because you can do this in YouTube, you just have to, like, burrow into the streamer. Sorry, it just popped up like, hey, now would be a good time to place an ad. Uh-huh. Thanks. So it's under edit, I think. Where is the word redirect? Here it is. So it's under customization. Yeah, I'm gonna throw you all into the portal. Now, let's see. Oh god, it's showing me everything. It's showing me everyone's test streams they haven't done. Okay. Can someone go in the portal and say okay, it says, quote, redirect privileges needed. Ask Diaclona to add you to their live redirect list in community settings. I'm not allowed to send you through the portal because Lai didn't checkmark me as a trustworthy portal thrower. So I need someone to run in through the portal and say, hey, can you quickly go into your community settings and set it so that @Vangelus can be in your live redirect list. In like 7 more minutes, like, what did you all do? What did you all do? Hang on, can I copy paste this? I can just copy paste this. Okay, hang on, I'll do it. Easy. Easy snacking. That's not what I copied. Hang on. That's not what I copied. I highlighted this. Copy this. No! No! I have to type it by hand. We're doing this manual style. It's fine. This is simple. Okay, so redirect privileges needed. And then what it said was, please let me just highlight this. It doesn't let me highlight that. Ask Diaclona to add you to their live redirect list. List in community community settings. That's what it said, right? Yeah. Period. There we go. Let's turn this up for a sec so I can hear what's going on. Stayed with us. Well, I mean, like I was hanging out for a few hours. We're working together.
No, Samantha, I need you here to talk while I'm doing this shit. What the fuck?
Those neighbors are getting kind of... I'm opening the door to just have a word with them. Quacky, no, I did actually get Swap-Toons, yeah. I've got a couple of them here. Oh, gee. I'm good. I'm good. I'm moving countries. I can't do this anymore. I mean, they'll show up, Quacky. They'll show up. By the way, I hope this was informative to those of you who want to know how Swap-Toons work, and how Sentinel Prime works. Anyway, should work now.
Chris, I think I did it.
Oh.
Can somebody go to Chris's chat and tell him that you should be able to redirect me?
She doesn't know I'm listening in. She doesn't know I'm listening in. Nah. I'm like a ninja. I might have to refresh this page. Hang on, let's... Hopefully this doesn't end the stream when I refresh this page. Okay, we're still here. Hooray. Because the redirect doesn't send us immediately. I still have to end the stream. So don't worry, don't worry. We're still doing a normal ending. Kind of. It works! Alright, is there any other funny settings I can do? Oh no, it's just edit the selected video. Okay. Save that. Okay, so. Alright. What's a redirect? It's basically... Quacky, I'll give you my whole story about this. So I spent multiple streams going like, why doesn't YouTube have rating? Why can't I rate anyone? It's one of the biggest gaps in YouTube's whole arsenal of streaming. They're so close, blah, blah, blah. I think it was either VRider or someone else who watches... is it VRider or Sideswipe Prime? Not to typecast y'all. It was a VTuber watcher who said, no, the YouTube streamer VTubers do it all the time. And so I was like, what? And it has a different name. So I was like digging around all over the place. And then I found the thing that said redirect. And I was like, why have I never heard this proper noun redirect in my entire life? Proper noun being the function. Obviously, redirect is a verb. But capital R redirect TM. Why have I never heard this in my entire YouTubing career? I have been uploading to the site since '08, and I have been signed up with the site since 2006. So a redirect can go to either a video or a stream. So I could also, I just never remember to. I could have the streams redirect y'all to videos too. But then there's settings you have to do on your end to be redirectable. And since a lot of people don't know that YouTube even has the redirect function, a lot of people don't set themselves up to be redirectable to, which is part of the problem, right? So this function only half works, and it only works if you know it's there, and most people don't know it's there, which means it doesn't work for most people. Anyway, long story short, when a stream ends, it means, yeah, we'll forward you on to that next video. So it's not gonna, like, you know, do a raid timer. It's not gonna plop you in there while I sit here and wait. That said, we can still have a raid phrase. I'll just type one in. Megs pegs in Sentinel hole. Let me just see if I can put a couple. Oh, yeah, here we go. Put a couple of these around it. Yeah. What? There we go. So copy that and paste it in when you get there. Now I'll hit the music. I think it's working? Oh, I didn't turn it up. Oh, wait a second. Now you're going to get a whole wall of noise if I do that. Wait, hang on a sec. I haven't done one of these in a while. Give me a moment. In fact, I think I've only done this redirecting successfully once before. So now I need to open this and mute this. And then I go here, set this to negative 21-ish. Let's say negative 24. Then I push this to start. And now it's working. So, we're about to go on an adventure. I'm about to throw whoever sticks around for the next couple of minutes into Lai's stream. That's youtube.com/@dietclona. Another great Transformers YouTuber here on youtube.com. Currently, she is playing Sonic the Hedgehog. I don't remember which one. It's one of the ones with Dr. Robotnik in it. Yeah, once you get there, the thing I put there, highlight that, copy it, paste it when you get there from the redirect, so it's all like one big wall of noise, and then we'll have done a YouTube redirect, which is basically a raid. Hang on, let me throw in my other track here quickly. There we go. Okay. Anyway. If you missed any of this stream, don't worry, there's going to be a VOD. We cracked open Swap-Toons, cracked open Studio Series Sentinel Prime from Transformers 1. I solved my qualm about how I'm going to possibly shred the new era of Transformers Generations boxes. It's real easy, you just punch them really hard in the front. And so now I'm really excited to get the Fallen, because that's going to be a big one. That's going to be a huge target for my fist to just penetrate. And then just rip that thing open. It's going to be great. Anyway, I'll catch you all over in the Diaclona chat in about a minute and a half. Take it easy out there. Stay safe. I will be back again because I still have to open up Dino King. I still haven't opened him, and I want to stream opening him. So I don't know when I'm going to do that, but I'm going to do it sometime. I would really like to do it. I'm kind of getting hyped to open them up, but I want to stream opening them. I haven't messed with any of those figures. I never bought a core class Dinobot, so I want to do the whole thing with company because it's fun. Anyway, I got Dino King weeks ago, and then I was busy getting ready for TFCon LA, and It's all slipped through my fingertips. So that's still an incoming stream. The new Dino King, not the old one. Anyway, I will talk to you all later, and I'll talk to you in text if you go along with the redirect. That will happen if you stick around until Optimus Prime says let them come. So let's all come together into someone else's stream chat.
Let them come.